Hey, this is Real Estate Car Adventures. Today we're going to be talking about buying a home with a VA loan. So, if you've been tuning in this week, you know that my series is called Real Estate Car Adventures. I'm Christian Robinson. Add me on Facebook.com, and that's My Homes by Christian Robinson. So, here's a couple of things I just wanted to go over right quick. One, it's a shout out to James Howard who posed the question. He's looking to learn more about VA home loans. And if you know, I actually joined the military in January 2011. And I was joining at a time in my life where I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know, much what I was going to do. So I just joined the military and, started figuring it out. I actually bought my first primary residence with a VA home loan, and I actually bought it with $100 in my pocket, which is pretty amazing. So what happened was I was actually just finishing up one of my first purchases, just got my home sold. And what I wanted to do was, make the process easier for myself for the future. So what I did was I had the bright idea, I guess, to, go get a triplex. And, I used it. I bought the triplex with my VA home loan. And, the rest is history, honestly. So that's how it happened. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to introduce our guest speaker for today. He's a expert on VA home loans, and he can let you know exactly how that works and the home buying process. I'm a realtor, so I can help you find the homes. Now again, add me on Facebook.com, Homes by Christian Robinson. Our topic today is about VA home loans, and this is Real Estate Car Adventures. Here's Louis Flores III at K Loans. Visit him on the K Loans Facebook page and www.kloans.com.
Right on. Thanks, Chris. Thanks. It's good to be here today. Yeah, I love doing this. I don't know how else to say it. I just love putting people in their homes, and your story is awesome.
Thanks.
Buying a house for $100. No, not buying a house, buying a triplex
with $100 in my pocket.
So that is just like, wow, you really maximize your VA benefits. And
Thanks.
Thank you for your service, and thank you, vets, for your service. This is one of the most gratifying products out there that people have, especially vets, to buy a home. And I'm just going to describe the process a little bit. I'm going to tell you about myself a little bit, but I've been helping families buy their homes now for 15 years. It's going to be 15 years this month. Mm-hmm. And I can't believe I've lasted 15 years through all kinds of things, but here I am, still helping people get their houses. And so the VA loan, basically, you're a vet and you have benefits coming to you. And what the process is really simple. First of all, you call your favorite lender. Hopefully it's me. But I encourage people to definitely compare loans. Definitely compare what we have to offer. Look at somebody else. I mean, you're buying a house. This is huge. It's a huge investment. You want to make sure you do this right. With that said, the process is very simple. We gather your information. We would ask you to go to our online
application?
Yeah, get an online application through our website. You can take the short one, you can take the long one, whichever one you like to start off with. But then we determine make sure we get your certificate of eligibility from the VA portal. I have access to the VA portal 90% of the times. I can just get it directly from them.
I actually found my certificate of eligibility by going to eBenefits website. That's where you can find most of the stuff about veterans benefits.
Yeah, right on. So once you get your certificate of eligibility, then we also get your credit information from you. I mean, you have to have the capacity to pay back the loan, of course. So we're going to ask you for your income. We're going to ask you to prove everything. We're going to ask you to prove, get your W-2s and also your DD to 14. which is, if you know in your military, the DD-14 is basically your discharge papers.
Yeah, that's when you get out the military. He said bring in your LES if you're still actively in the military.
If you're still active, yes, bring in your LES, and you know what that is as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, military's got a lot of acronyms, but
Like USAF.
Yeah,
USAF.
Yeah. But the nice thing about the VA loan is it's got very low interest rates compared to a conventional or an FHA loan. Big difference in a VA loan is you're not paying a monthly mortgage insurance. I mean, when you're coming in with less than 20% down, mortgage insurance has to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
With a VA loan, you don't have to pay mortgage insurance. In some cases, you will pay an upfront funding fee. The upfront funding fee is, it's basically part of the loan, and in some cases that is exempt. And again, it depends on your
Exact situation, probably.
Exactly.
So I know for me, now that I'm a veteran outside the military, since I have a disability, I know that I'm exempt from the funding fee.
Right. Yeah. And if you're receiving VA benefits because of a disability, chances are you do not have to pay a funding fee.
Cool.
Yeah. But that is let's see. Pretty much it. Get your certificate of eligibility, get your credit documents.
Mm-hmm.
I let you know what you qualify for based on your income, and then you go shopping with Chris.
Yeah, that's awesome. So as far as credit documents, I remember yesterday we were talking about 2 years tax returns. We also needed, what was that, W-2s?
W-2s,
Anything
award
else
letters.
you get,
yeah. If you're retired, you're going to get an award letter.
Yeah.
If you're receiving annuities, you're going to get, statements.
Mm-hmm.
But, anything that again, to prove your capacity to pay back the loan to the lender.
That's definitely amazing.
And the VA loans, they are guaranteed by the Veterans Administration. So that's what makes it, again, a great benefit to our veteran friends.
Yeah, definitely. Now, most people get it confused thinking that the VA actually lends money. The Veterans Administration doesn't lend money. They just guarantee your loan. So they're like your second party without signing. Something like that?
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. They
awesome.
they guarantee the loan. That's what it is.
Nice.
To the lender.
So let's shoot out an example. As we know, my house, it's a triplex. Bought it with $100 in my pocket. Let's just, for easy numbers, what if there's a house out there that's $100,000? As far as closing cost, earnest money, and using a VA home loan, how would that work?
Okay. Well, the vet can't pay more than 1% towards closing costs. So on VA loans, you usually would ask the sellers to contribute 3% towards closing costs. They can contribute up to 4%. But I find...
Thanks, Johnny.
I find that 4 points usually is too much money to contribute. Mm-hmm. So 2.5, 3, especially the way we price our loans. Mm-hmm. So we're not asking a whole lot from the sellers, and they just say you put in your earnest money deposit of $1,000, and we structure these loans so one, you get your earnest money deposit back at the closing table.
That's awesome. Now, earnest money is something that you put or send in with your contract to secure the home while you're going through your due diligence process. What this is going to do for you is just after your contract is accepted for purchasing the home, it's going to keep the home off the market while you go through your inspections, get all of your financing in line, check homeowners insurance.
Yeah.
So it's just a major process, but earnest money is typically 1% of the purchase price. Since you're a veteran, sometimes you just put down what you can. Like I said, I put down $100, and that's all I had at the time.
That's all you got to do. I've seen $100 earnest money deposit, so it's not out of the question. And usually, when you explain to the seller, "Hey, this is a vet. They're purchasing this property with their benefits, and it's a zero down program." So that is it.
Definitely zero down.
Yeah.
Definitely zero down.
Right.
So yeah. So that's VA home loans. We're gonna open it up for questions. If you guys have questions about lending, buying a home, we're here for you. Again, like I said, my story is, in January 2011, I joined the military. I, really didn't know what I was gonna do with myself, so I joined the military. And then a while later, into my career, I was like, I'm gonna buy a triplex. Just had the crazy idea, met with a lender, and got pre-approved.
That's awesome.
So yeah, use my VA benefits that way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Again, you have any questions, bring them on in.
So if you don't have my number by now, my number is 509-218-0498. I'm a realtor here in Spokane, Washington. We actually are close to Fairchild Air Force Base, which is probably why we had this question. And Fairchild Air Force Base is just an aircraft refueling site. I actually used to be a crew chief, so shout out crew chief. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, add me on Facebook.com. That's Homes by Christian Robinson. Again, that's Facebook.com, Homes by Christian Robinson. If you have a question, put it down below in the comment box, and we'll get that to get back on that question for you. Right now, I haven't seen a question, but if you do have questions, we can make another video for you guys as well. So yeah, anything else you want to say?
No, again, thanks for checking out our video. And if you want to get pre-qualified for one of Chris's homes, go to kloans.com.
Awesome. And if you're looking to buy a home, looking for, tips, or, actually just want to get out and see some homes, give me a call, message me on Facebook, however to get in touch with me. Also, add me on Facebook.com. That's Homes by Christian Robinson. Have a good day.
Good day, guys.